Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all comers. Bloodlines, crime time, real bath water. The boys' mind burns a CT. On your way to the count, 1, 2, 3. For the Bell podcast. Before the Bell podcast. Bell ringers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. That's Before the Bell. You're listening to Main Event CT. I am joined by my partners in crime. These are my friends. You understand? Can't do the show without them. To my left, this guy's the legendary, the Darkitect, Dark Kent. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Burns. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. A lot of wrestling this week. Lots of wrestling. Not that that's different from most
than
weeks.
any other week.
You know what I mean? But we had a lot to talk about. So why waste time on me?
Why waste time on you when we could bring in our other partner in crime, ladies and gentlemen, Midcard Morrow, a.k.a. Mighty Morrow.
What up?
No promo today?
We're going to have a really cool podcast. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends.
Here's my concern.
Yeah.
Last week, the Kane voice wore out its welcome for the fans.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? But he kept going.
Yeah.
If this keeps going,
Can't deal with
the energy needs a serious tweak. But that's okay, because we have somebody here who might help.
Yes. And the person we have here, ladies and gentlemen, this rarely do we have legends come on the show. Okay?
Come on.
Today we have a legend on the show. Now, a lot of people are going to be in the comments. As soon as you see his face, you'd be like, oh, from Host. Yes. But yes, and let me tell you something.
Yeah.
One of the biggest.
The Disney version of Holes, not the one that I saw on the internet.
That's wild.
Ayo.
That's crazy. Hey, let me tell you something. That made up for that promo.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
This man is one of the biggest streamers of all time. When I tell you worldwide, and I'm gonna give you another credit that you do not get. When I tell you the greatest live action from a Goofy movie, Powerline, I've ever seen. I've seen other people break out to him, and I'm like, this is trash compared to him. My unofficial cousin, ladies and gentlemen, Cleo Thomas. Make noise.
Hey.
Before the Bell.
What up, man? So excited to be here. Thank you, CZ. Thank you for the love, man. What's up, fellas? Dude. What's up, man?
We've been wanting you on the show forever. Everybody in the comments, thank you guys for being here. Let me tell you, the super chats are open. The stars, we're not on Facebook today, but the super chats are open. Drop your super chats because the show has been blessed to be paid for by viewers like you on the PBS side. And aside from that, we need a favor. As you guys watch the show, share it to somebody that you haven't shared it with before, and double check to make sure you are subscribed because the numbers aren't adding up to what we're getting. So let's get it started, man. WrestleDream, Orange Cassidy, or is it Martin Cassidy? Or
What is it?
Martin?
Yeah, Black Cassidy?
Black Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
Black
Orange.
Black Orange Cassidy, yeah. You know, like
Orange is the new Black Cassidy?
That's better.
What'd you say?
Orange is the new Black Cassidy?
Oh,
all right. I'm gonna change it.
Good edit. Legendary already.
Orange is the new Black Cassidy was way better.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Netflix in a while, man.
All right. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, let's pretend we edit it.
Yeah.
What's up? It's me. Orange is the new Black Cassidy. I came up with that name on my own. Anyways, WrestleDream happened. R.I.P. Brian Danielson.
His career. Don't make it sound like he died at the pay-per-view.
They stretchered him out, man. They put a bag over his head.
Yeah, sure.
And did the neck gimmick with the chair. So it seems like they killed him.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And he's retired. So Brian Danielson is allegedly officially retired. But I saw an interesting thing that every one of his last match on Raw was with Rollins. His last match on SmackDown was with Roman Reigns. His last match in AEW was with Dean Ambrose. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the Shield retired him is what you said.
The Shield's been tearing him up for a while. Pause.
That's a good pause.
Yeah, good boss.
That's a damn good pause, boy. So every significant super chat, we stop the show to show you guys appreciation and love. That amount is no less than $10. So as we begin, man, Monday Night Raw, CM Punk comes out.
Wait, is that the end of WrestleDream for you?
Come on, man. You started with the main event.
That's so funny, dude. It was like a 3-hour show. CG's like, oh, one thing. All right, cool. And anyway, moving
right
on
on
to
from
the real show.
Give me something else.
Oh,
Damn. Tell about Swerve. Tell about several things happened.
Swerve, right?
Swerve came back. Yeah,
That was money spent to put on the show.
The only thing that came out,
Yeah.
Brian Danielson.
All right.
Yo.
Nia Jax showed up on Raw.
Are you kidding me, bro? Birds. You bring me joy.
Man.
Oh my god.
Money to put on a show.
They did.
Yeah. $60 just to buy it.
We can't just yada that, you know.
Birds.
Freaking Adam Cole returns.
Adam Cole.
Start
Adam
talking.
Cole, yeah.
Start saying things.
Jay White beat Adam Page in the opening match.
Yeah.
Hell.
Adam Cole is back. Shelton Benjamin popped up and had a face-off with Swerve. Swerve thing, this is something we've been talking about. Swerve thanked Shelton Benjamin for what he's done and how he's contributed to black wrestling.
Put the emphasis on black too.
Yeah.
He said, black wrestlers. Put it out there. Like, we're not saying people of color.
Yeah.
You know, we're not sugarcoating none of it.
Yeah.
Like, this is what it is. And I appreciated that from
That's
Swerve.
big.
I thought Lashley was going to pop up, but he didn't. But I guess
feel like it's a slow rollout.
Yeah.
they did MVP one week. They did Shelton Benjamin the next week. So maybe Lashley on Wednesday.
Maybe, yeah. Well, they're having a match on Wednesday, I think.
Shelton
and Swerve, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
what
going to be a banger.
if Lashley does come out on Wednesday
Yeah.
to help out Benjamin?
That would be the time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because it would suck if Shelton lost his first match in AEW.
Yeah,
But
Can't
I
do
feel like
that.
that'd be part of the course.
Can't do
like
that.
Ricochet.
Ricochet lost again.
Yeah.
Man.
Kanosuke Takeshita is the new one of the champions. They have so many titles.
12
Yeah.
title belts.
Jeez,
and stuff.
And it was my other hot take. Tony Schiavone might be the worst commentator of all time. He'd be like, "Wow!" And like, what? What happened? You got to treat commentary as a radio, bro.
Hold on a second. Randy Constance came through with 1999. Round of applause. Randy Constance.
That's right.
Showing some love. Big blessings to you, fam. Thank you so much for always supporting us. Everybody in the comments, you guys are here. I'm very grateful to see this. CT laugh get me every time and I'll be dying. Hey, these are genuine laughs, man. Kyle Ross says, sup unk to Mark.
Yeah. You know that emoji that has like the old man, the old black man? Drop those for support of Mark Morrow. Unk in the building, y'all.
What's up, unk?
Yeah.
I'm the youngest one on the show. I don't understand why this keeps happening.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think it's the beard style.
You know,
It's
I was
a very-
literally going to make a beard comment and you beat me to it. Because that's what it is. It's an old beard.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
It's an old beard.
What does that mean?
You got a very
you know?
vintage-esque beard.
Yeah.
You know?
It's very Bobby Womack.
Absolutely.
I'm still in your girl.
Yeah. Lineups weren't invented yet.
It ain't the Anthony Hamilton. It's not the Anthony Hamilton, though.
No, that's not the Charlene.
Yeah,
That's not the Charlene.
He said, "Can you woo woo woo?" Oh wow! They said I'm Alexander O'Neal out here, bro. If you were here tonight,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What was the dancing dude on NXT?
which one?
Right.
Yeah.
No Way Jose?
No.
or-
The other, it was the black wrestler. He would come out and do the party, and he would dance on the way down. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was only there for the NXT for a while. They did the tournament, then he dipped. That's the beard he got.
Damn, this is a great reference too.
Come on.
Not-
Somebody in the chat know who I'm talking
I'm
about.
about to say, let the Martism kick in. You know.
You got it.
That's
Rich Swan.
Rich
That's
Swan.
it.
Yeah,
Rich
yeah,
Swan
yeah,
beard.
okay.
That's what
Hey,
it is.
Can I tell you something?
yeah.
Worth the wait. Let me
Yeah.
Rich Swan.
Yeah.
It's a Rich
That is
Swan
an all
beard.
night long beard.
There we go.
Oh,
Night
no.
long.
Yeah.
Whatever they say.
Bro.
Can I tell you how happy I was when they played that song in that commercial, at the Mattress Firm commercial? Yeah, because that's like my favorite Lionel Richie song.
Really?
Which, yeah. Which I probably shouldn't have a favorite. I'm not beating the Unk allegation.
No.
Doubling down.
Yeah, but I'm going to refer to him as Liney Richie, like most old black men do. You know, Liney Richie.
Liney.
Like, Liney.
You ain't know him in the Commodores. Now when he left in for that white woman.
Oh, we already got the Unk emojis popping. I love it.
Emojis, bro.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
I love it. First time catching live. Welcome in, Rashad. So I love
This is fun. This is so much fun already.
Barton. Bro, we haven't even gotten to the show yet. And I'm having a ball.
Now
man.
we can move on from
Yeah.
WrestleDream.
Ooh, is that everything that do we have any TNA?
No.
What?
Joe Hendry and Nick Nemeth are about to wrestle for the World Heavyweight title, so in TNA, but
Do you think they'll drop it to him?
no.
Joe
But
Hendry's on fire though.
Yeah, but I think they think they're gonna lose him come like January. So
They
I
are.
think yeah.
When is his contract up?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Damn,
I'll
bro.
call him and find out though.
I want Joe Hendry to be in the Royal Rumble. I want Joe Hendry to be on the main roster.
Yeah.
He's done a great job in NXT, which is AKA the Blackest Show on
Facts.
television.
Thanks,
bro.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Ooh, he in there cooking with grease.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, let's start with Raw. So Punk comes out, and Punk was walking differently. He was walking like he got out of a different kind of strap match.
Son.
Wow.
I say, Punk.
Okay.
Wow.
CM, what's going on, my boy?
Philip.
Wow. So he's not involved in Crown Jewel.
Right.
I feel like we'll see him. I don't even know if it's Survivor Series. Maybe we'll see him around Rumble. Maybe if he comes back during the Rumble. But I do want to see him go feud with Seth Rollins because that's the
Finally.
next money feud.
Yeah.
But does it start at Mania, like build up for Mania, or does it start before then?
Here's my take. I think Punk comes back for Survivor Series.
Mhm.
Then him and Gunther there. I say put the title on Punk. Rollins. You don't need to win the Rumble, but Rollins Punk Mania has to happen.
So you have okay, so here's the possibility. And I just read this 2 days ago. Apparently, with a champion versus champion match, world champion versus WWE champion, no WWE champion has ever won that match.
Except for Randy Orton.
Except Randy Orton for the merging of the titles.
Got it.
Right? So if that's the case, we know Cody's gonna lose probably by Kevin Owens. So that means Gunther would win the first ever Crown Jewel championship, and he's hot as fish grease. You think after that, CM Punk would be able to beat Gunther in their first match?
Yes.
So what kind of narcotic do you have? Is it new? Is it the drops from Penguin? What is
The drops from-
Wow.
What a reference.
That's a great reference.
That was a good reference. No, I mean, Gunther lost to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. So he's not bless you.
Thank you.
That was such a silent sneeze.
Man, I was off camera.
I know,
I don't even
man.
know if he wanted that acknowledged.
I don't know.
Man.
Because I said bless you, and that clearly, clearly
That matters.
All
You're
right,
from
yeah,
Alabama.
we'll move on from it.
Appreciate you, my boy.
We'll edit that out too. But no, man. Yeah, Gunther's thing is losing on the big stage because that's where people need to get elevated.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
so
you're saying Punk needs to get elevated?
what is outside of the? How would you heighten Punk outside of the Drew feud? Like, what do you do with him now?
Also, first of all, let me say this because I want to owe you an apology, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm like, yes, you are a special guest, but you are a friend and you're a friend of the show. You in this conversation.
Yeah, no,
Every
for
time
sure.
you jump in.
No, I
Go
want to
ahead.
hear. I was
All right,
waiting to hear how we play this with Punk out.
Yeah.
because I'm like, how does this work? And I feel like every time Punk now wrestles, there's like an antics match. There's always something added. It's always antics. Like Punk ain't doing a regular wrestling match anymore.
Right.
He's not getting there one-on-one with him. So you're gonna put Gunther in an antic match?
Damn, you're right. Special guest referee Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
The second was the strap match, and wow, I didn't even think about that.
So it's always something. You're not gonna
Yeah.
get just a 1v1 wrestling 5-star match with Punk now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put Gunther in what? We just saw the Hell in a Cell.
right.
So Cage?
No, I think they can just do 1v1.
Okay.
And then, Punk, it might have to be just a couple GTSs. He's got the moveset. Maybe that's where we bring back the Pepsi plunge. There's possibilities in there.
So you say he fused with Rollins on the way to Gunther?
No. He's saying he hits Gunther, gets the title.
Oh, and then it's for the belt.
And then
against
Seth
Rollins.
wins the Rumble
Yes.
probably and faces Gunther.
Yeah, Rollins Punk at Mania.
Right.
title.
And that's how you
Has
get
to
into
be
it.
That
Yes.
has to be the match, though, man. That has to be the match. I'm tired of every time we've been teasing that between Rollins and Punk for so long. He came back and everyone kind of bought into the gimmick that Seth really wanted to go beat his ass. Seth wanted to smoke then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it has to happen at Mania.
So then who does Rollins wrestle at Mania?
We
just
Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. Who does Gunther wrestle at WrestleMania then?
Goldberg.
Ooh. So you don't do it at Crown Jewel because obviously we can't.
Can't.
Yeah.
That happens at Mania.
Yes.
That bad blood, that was worth the setup.
Yeah.
I could see Goldberg and Gunther at Mania.
And that's how you retire Goldberg too.
Wait a minute.
Well,
so
he should already have been
clearly
retired.
the narcotics have been passed. I got skipped. It's usually, rotation cipher here, but
Chat, let us know who you think Gunther should wrestle at WrestleMania 41.
Goldberg, you give him a WrestleMania?
Only because of what we just
It's
saw. Bad blood.
Goldberg.
Yeah. He's
Correct. That's my point. That's my point. The
Exactly
reason
the reaction.
Punk doesn't wrestle that much is because this man pulls a hammy every time he has more than 2 matches in a month. And you can't tell me Goldberg is just ready to go like that. You're going to put him on the biggest stage there is to look terrible in front of, you know what I mean?
It doesn't have to be a long match. It can be a quick little brawl.
Goldberg.
And it's not going to be for a title, so that's why you can do something like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Brock. They ain't bringing Brock back until that case is over, bro.
Yeah. Well, big facts on that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
She got to go
man.
missing, and then Brock.
Well, let's...
I think Gunther retires Goldberg, honestly.
So Gunther going chop,
Yeah.
and then spear, and that's the end of the match?
No. Spear, 1-2, kick out. Goes for the jackhammer reverse. It doesn't have to be. It's not going to be a long match. We would not do that.
No way Goldberg's pulling a jackhammer off.
Facts.
No
Not
way.
on
Not on
Gunther.
Gunther.
No, not after
couldn't-
that
yeah,
one he
he
did
could
the
get the
Undertaker.
Undertaker up,
Yeah.
Undertaker looked so mad.
Of course.
He sat up.
Now you know. Disapproving Auntie Taker?
Taker is so professional, bro.
Yeah.
That's the... Do the face again, Chris.
Now you know damn well you couldn't lift me.
Oh,
You ain't been doing your curls, Bill.
man.
Bill, you ain't been doing your leg work, Bill.
William.
Full government.
William
Oh.
Goldberg.
Oh,
How dare you attempt this move on me in front of all these people?
We gonna talk on the plane.
Yeah, we can't do this. We can't do this at
We
WrestleMania.
can't do this at Mania.
Come on, man. Nah,
No
we
way.
can't do this.
No.
But look
way.
at how hot it is. He built it up in Bad Blood. Triple H even said it himself. He said, yo, when I talked to Goldberg this morning, he didn't have that look in his eye. He was just like, oh, I'm just here to have a good time. And when Gunther said that to him,
Yeah.
he had that look in his eye and he's ready for a battle.
I get all that.
So
They got to
that-
go back to Saudi Arabia, though. You know?
Not gonna happen.
They go 4 times a year, right? To Saudi?
2.
Wait
Two
a
times.
second, bro. Do you know what you just did?
No.
You know when you get into an argument with a white man in public and you like, look, man, I'm sorry I hit your car. Is the accident? And he's like, yeah. I hear all of that. I'm still calling the police.
I need you to write down your insurance
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
They're on the way.
Yeah.
But okay, so
And
you
that's how I
want
feel. I
them-
feel like when they return to Saudi is when we'll see Gunther.
But when is that?
Who knows? Can't be at Mania, though.
But okay, so let's think about this. This year, they haven't went yet. They go in November,
Mm-hmm.
so that means they wouldn't go again until next. So you're putting this off for another year.
Yeah, let that man train. Goldberg ain't ready. He's not for Mania.
No.
That's crazy.
I'm with you on that one. I can't see it happening. I
So
can't.
So here's some of the options people have dropped: Ludo Kaiser, Braun
You
Breaker,
want to take that again?
Ludwig Kaiser.
There we
go.
We're gonna edit that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser, Braun Breaker. Shout out Randy Constant says Braun Breaker. Face is Gunther's Ender. Thank you for the super chat with that one as well,
Yeah.
Randy. Then Alan Jeanette said, I don't think you need a belt for Rollins versus Punk.
I agree with that too.
You don't, but we've known that Punk only came back because he wants to headline a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So that's the way we make that happen. Cross that off and then continue to move forward. Even if that's the first match in their trilogy
So
of
they
matches.
headline night 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the problem is this: if they headline night one, what happens with whatever match The Rock is in and whatever match Roman is in? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all going to be intertwined and whatever it is.
You think so?
From what I mean, well, they talking about triple threat for Rock, Roman,
And Cody?
Yeah.
Ooh, if that's the case, first of all, if they do that, I love Triple H for respecting Cody that much,
Mhm.
for saying, I'm not about to bury you. Let's get you an event as well. But at the same time, the friction between Rock and Roman has been something that we've wanted to see for over a decade.
Sure.
So it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
But then you build that story for the next Mania. Then you finally get Rock Roman for Roman to retire Rock.
How many Manias you think Rock got left?
I think he got 2.
I'd say 2.
Yeah.
I'd say at least 2 more.
Yeah, he do it, bro. When you look at other wrestlers his age,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They look like couches. He looks like a refrigerator. You know what I mean? I don't know why that made sense in my head, that analogy, but it worked.
You know, it worked.
It somehow worked.
Do
It
we
works.
think Punk still like wants that main event thing? Like he came back, his whole attitude was new. Like,
Yeah.
I think when he was in it in the first run, there wasn't a 2-night Mania.
Yeah.
Right now, he's in this different space. He sees the business for what it really is. Do you think the ego and arrogance of Punk like needs to have the closing match in a Mania still, or as
Yes.
long as this is the title match?
He needs
Hell
a
yeah.
main
I'm
event.
gonna go.
Yeah,
This is
Hell
Punk,
yeah,
bro.
You gonna pay for this music? You gonna recreate my greatest shirts?
Yep.
We gonna play. You gonna hear Cult of Personality at the end of a WrestleMania. That's
Yeah.
happening.
I
For sure,
want that.
for sure.
Let's go to Seth for a second. Seth came out, and what was the thing with him and Jey Uso? I thought they were cool. Did you see that moment?
yeah,
They came and they had like a little stare off for a second. You're like, what happened
Yeah.
backstage? Why are they doing this?
yeah.
Is this building towards something? Is that going to be the title that Seth gets and faces CM Punk?
Come on.
the Intercontinental?
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I see it.
These are the jokes, people.
These are-
That's not what we're doing. Definitely not. I think that was probably just to. Sometimes they do that. They'll put personalities together to see if things click.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like they talked about that famously one time when Steve Austin and Sable walked by each other.
Mm.
They didn't have any plans for it. They just wanted to see what the audience was going to do.
Oh.
And the audience was like, whoa. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what is that even?
Well, there are so many options though. Like, he could either
Sure.
stun her, or
Yeah.
they're not gonna like just bang with Mark Merrow. Like, hey, man.
I did like Seth's outfit though. He was fresh. Out of all the outfits he was dressed like Jodeci or Shy.
Yeah.
That
The
puffer
very
vest he had
first
on.
time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the most solid fits I've seen Seth pull off.
Super solid fit.
Yeah.
It blew me away. I was like, oh, he's not dressed like, well, I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, Xavier did not deserve that spear from Braun Breaker at the end of that
It was
match.
disrespectful.
It was
Jesus,
Yeah, it was absolutely
man.
it was
disrespectful.
uncalled for.
Not needed.
Unnecessary
Unnecessary.
completely. What are we doing here, bro? He literally said, hey, Kofi, this ain't our business. Let's go.
Yeah.
They caught a spear because of it.
Yeah.
He should have left when he said he was gonna leave. That's
That's
really
a
what it's about.
Are we gonna let this feud between Xavier Woods and Kofi finally happen? Like whose turn? Like obviously it's leaning more toward Xavier being the turn.
Yeah.
Mm.
But what if it's a swerve on everything and it's Kofi?
You
What
know,
if Kofi just says, you know what?
that's more interesting.
Yeah.
I'd love to see
Yeah.
a heel Kofi.
You know what I mean? Just because Xavier is such a better talker than him,
Yeah.
he's the obvious choice to be the heel.
Mhm.
But that you wouldn't expect. Kofi's so smiley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it would definitely be a step in the right direction. But I don't want it. I don't want them to break up. I want this to be a tease. I really do.
So
Let me
how
tell
how do you swerve that though?
Yeah.
To make it into they're not.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to bring Big E back, but that's the only way.
As the glue,
Yeah.
or you bring back Odyssey Jones. And
What are you doing? The WWE legal department was like, no, you don't.
Wow. You went for it.
Insanity.
I thought that was excommunicado.
Yeah, for real.
Whoa.
Persona non grata.
Yeah.
he comes back as a new gimmick. You put a mask over him like Golga.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're not gonna bring up old boy, the one who just lost the NXT title.
I'm about to call him
Obafemi.
Which is messed up. Like we
Saba
see any
Simba.
other black wrestler like put him with the New Day. It's like that's what we're doing now.
That's what they all do. Look, the LWO done wrestled every Latin wrestler.
Good point.
That's on the roster.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
LWO literally
Swerve
had
Strickland
everybody.
is feuding with the Hurt Syndicate. This is what they do.
It's the
Oh, they
business.
look like each other. They're just gonna have them.
Go fight. Go fight.
Yeah,
We know you people are violent.
yeah.
Who was the LWO member that wasn't Latino that Dominic Mysterio called out?
Joaquin Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. He was like, you, the non-Latino. I was like, wait.
Utter gold.
Yo, that was great.
Yeah. I love Dominic, dude. Dominic has found his place
Good.
as a heel. I never want him to be a face, bro. He has to. Oh, let's address the. Okay, we've been reading the comments.
Speaking of heels,
We always love the comments. As a matter of fact, I want to see you guys engage even more in the comments. Say all your thoughts as you rewatch the episode. Thank you for everybody watching live. If you're catching the replay, drop your bell emojis and what city you watching from or country. We've been sending from different countries. That Hulk Hogan picture behind Martin. Go to that picture real quick, please, Alex. Yes, this is a gift. Do we like Hulk Hogan? No. Okay. Can I stand Hulk Hogan? Absolutely not. But I am a grateful guest when I have somebody give me something. So Jeff Dye, if you remember the episode he was a part of, brought us this as a gift. Okay, that's Muhammad Ali.
That's
What
Muhammad
y'all need
Ali.
to be focusing on is Muhammad.
That's right.
That's what you need to be
The way
looking
The
at.
Rock be
True.
talking about how I think I got this belt from Muhammad Ali's
Yes.
wife.
Yeah.
That's what we need to be.
That's what
Yeah.
we focus on. We focused on him and not Hogan. Okay,
Yeah.
we're not getting rid of it because it's a gift and we're not rude, but it is here and that is the reason.
We can refer to it as that picture of Muhammad Ali with the racist.
Yeah.
And then
That's how we
make
should
it work.
embrace that photo from now on.
Yeah.
For sure that way.
Muhammad Ali trying to bring unity to 80s WWF.
Yeah. I would say Sheamus and Pete Dunne's match was extremely forgettable.
Yeah.
It did nothing for Sheamus to win that over Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne needed that win, and they didn't give it to him. So it's like, what happens with him now?
I feel like Sheamus has been eating so many L's lately, man. Like I think Sheamus needed it. Pete Dunne will be fine because we've seen him lose and he can go, oh, they were calling me Butch, whatever. But Sheamus has lost so he hasn't been on a pay-per-view
No.
since he's been back.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it was the best they could do as far as like a story was concerned for the two of them at the moment. The problem is when you break up a stable, they don't always have to wrestle. There's not always a chemistry
Right,
there.
right.
You know what I mean? Like the Hardy Boys matches were never good. Jeff versus Matt, never
Right.
good. The Uso match we saw at WrestleMania was horrible.
But you know what? They needed something, and I'll tell you why. Because when we get to SmackDown, I'll tell you that part. But when you have people who've been in a team so long, the reason that their matches might not always be great is because somebody has to call the play. And if there's nobody calling the play because somebody else always calls
Yeah.
their play,
Yeah.
then it's bad. That's what happened with Jay and Jimmy at Mania. But let's breeze past Natalya and all the other girls in the women's division having no direction for their match. And they're incredible competitors, but for them to just be thrown together against PFC was a waste.
Yeah. It was a
And
mid
then
2000s situation.
Yeah.
That was a Divas division.
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that
for real.
was. And
Just
then
call them
Gunther.
have a match.
Yeah. 2 minutes commercials.
Yeah, like, all right, well.
Sammy versus Gunther was a quick banger, but it was a quick banger.
Absolutely.
I loved it. I almost for a second thought Sammy could do it. I was like, can this?
He is the best at that. When
Yeah.
it's like he has no business making you believe that
Mhm.
he's gonna get the fall. He will make you believe he's gonna get the fall.
Dog, everything about Sammy. It's how he talks on the microphone. It's how he sells. All of it. He looks desperate for a win.
Yeah.
And he makes you believe like, oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why the crowd love him the way they do,
Oh.
man. He's amazing at that.
He's your dad telling you he's coming to pick you up and don't.
Yeah. Because he always loses the big one.
Always.
Do you think that they
Yeah.
pay that story off at some point?
No.
And give him the world title?
no.
No.
No?
What? No. At some
No.
point, they're going to give him the title.
You think
Nope.
so?
I think that they would give him the title as leverage to keep KO because his contract's ending in January, right?
Okay.
What they got to do to KO?
Yeah.
Because they're
KO
best
be like,
friends.
man.
They're best friends. They just
Kevin
show-
did a
Whatever.
title run while you playing.
Yeah.
It's been like 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin good friends with the Young Bucks. That don't mean he going
Yeah,
to,
fair enough.
you know what I mean,
Yeah.
AEW.
Yeah.
So Sexy Red came back, which goes into NXT.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Booker T is shining, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Booker T, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's great.
She's Louise. But Sexy Red, have we seen enough of Sexy Red?
I would have said that the first time she
Yeah.
showed up on NXT. It was like, all right, cool. Well, you know what I mean? Like, let's upgrade a little bit. We got Cardi B in the commercial.
Let's get Cardi.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
Cardi in a situation.
You got Meg the Stallion doing the
Let's get
SmackDown
Meg.
intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not going to NXT though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Both of them ain't going down to
Yeah.
NXT.
They're like,
Yeah.
The
I'm gonna be at
agents are
WrestleMania.
already involved with what appearances and what wear, so you know that's not going to happen. So whoever's in charge of Sexy's run and her
Mhm.
team, Smart move. Put her on NXT every time.
Facts.
Put her on NXT every time.
I'm gonna
Homegrown.
read. Let me tell you, Norris Washington. That comment stood out. First of all, super chats are open, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on in the chat?
Run the super chat.
Number 2, I'm gonna give you this, Norris. He says PFC are the Studley boys.
No. No.
That's incredible.
Goodness.
I thought the stud line was going to be the end all be all.
Man.
That is crazy.
The Studley boys.
From Studleyville?
They do this.
Oh, my
Like they-
sister. Testify.
I love that gimmick better than what's
Oh.
going on now. Pure Fusion Collective?
That's-
What does that
Yeah.
even mean?
I don't know. It had. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
It's pretty bad.
It's awful.
Let's get to SmackDown, man.
Well, we also got a good super chat here.
Mel Grant heard the message and delivered.
Yeah.
Giving love to my favorite uncles. Also, how do you guys feel about the women's tag team match Friday? I'm so glad you brought that up because we get into that.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, because you did that large of a super chat, let me start with that match and we'll go backwards.
Yeah.
For that to have been a title match, I went into SmackDown thinking that one of these title matches was going to be the main event. By LA Knight's match not even being the opening match, it was
Yeah.
the first match, but it's like not being the opening match, let me know that they put the IC title above the US title, even on SmackDown.
Sure.
2, seeing the tag team match be so short was a direct thing against the criticism that they'd received about not pushing black talent. And then having that match be 3 or 4 minutes was like,
And interrupted by Kevin Owens.
right.
Yeah.
The interruption by Kevin Owens, which I get it, you want to do an interruption, but you could have done it anywhere else. This is the first moment for the girls from NXT to come up and get some shine.
Yeah.
And it was that quick. And this is a match with 4 black women.
Yeah.
That kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie to you. So it annoyed me. But of course, they're all professionals. And I think that we can see more of a lengthy feud between them. And I think those girls are ready to be called up. But not on SmackDown. They would be better on Raw. You don't need everybody black on one show. You need to spread this around.
Well, let me ask you this. So with that, we saw how everything moved a lot quicker on Raw because they are now 2 hours. Do you feel Raw needs that third hour to showcase these other people?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I've been saying this. Like when people was like dancing and celebrating and it was getting shorter, I was like, you just eliminated a third of the roster's
Yeah. Yep.
TV time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we need them to be more engaged with the wrestlers not doing anything as opposed to just being like, well, just shorten the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially with SmackDown only being 2 hours. Oh, MTK2 Fitness with the 10. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You need them to be more. You need the lesser talent to be showcased so they can be bigger talent. AKA, if Bronson Reed wouldn't have been on Raw for that third hour,
Yep.
we wouldn't have got the splashes, let alone being able to get him as a credible threat now.
100%.
So now, when is SmackDown going to be 3 hours?
Apparently they might do that, right?
What?
I heard that's like a rumor, but it hasn't been substantiated by WWE in any way.
It's
Got
like
it.
the women's mid-card title of
Right.
hours.
Why don't you read Bad News Bucks?
Yeah. Bad News Buck, thank you for the super chat, says, what if they yelled, Shayna, scissor her?
I just
Okay. Oh, boy.
We can't be a part of this.
I
Is this why he set me up?
did. I thought you had read it already. And so I was like, yeah, Martin, go ahead. And you
Oh,
just
we got another super
Hey.
chat coming through. Wow. Thank you so much, Chris Greenhouse.
Yeah.
The 999 says, all right.
And you picked that one.
All right, we got another super chat from Domingo Trip with the 999. Who said, I told you Carrion is going to blow up in 2025. What's up, Chocolate Cassidy?
Hey,
Oh, man.
wait, go back to the previous super chat.
We don't have to.
We didn't read
You
it.
don't
We
really.
gotta,
I mean,
Who said
we gotta be
that?
thorough.
You don't have
Martin
to.
got edged up in a dentist chair.
Cold blooded.
You know,
Oh,
that's convenient.
Bro.
You know what I mean? They're dealing with going in your face already.
Hella
You know what I mean?
pause.
If they edged you up too, that would be lit.
Yeah,
You know what I
listen.
mean?
This is what I'm laughing. I'm not. All right, take it off the screen, man.
Get out of here!
Go to John Ryan.
Shout out my boy John Ryan.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you just for the love.
Yeah,
Oh,
hashtag
yeah.
good brothers. Hashtag good brothers, John Ryan.
Here's
man.
why it's funny, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. First of all, that dentist one was funny. I'm gonna tell you that. But I don't even be laughing at the roasts. I always laugh at your reactions to the
Facts.
roasts,
Big
bro.
facts.
We were at Comic-Con last year.
Yeah. Oh shit! Last year and it's stuck.
Malcolm Barrett was moderating, and he said to Martin,
I was wearing like an all yellow fit.
yeah,
Right,
he was dressed like a Pokemon.
I wasn't dressed like a Pokemon. I just was wearing yellow.
Oh damn! It was
Martin,
like that.
I choose you. That's hilarious.
Malcolm said he's dressed like N-word Mon. Bro, Martin's
on.
reaction, everybody roared laughing. Martin was like,
He did that to you on a panel?
and
Yeah,
he
bro.
sold it for 3 minutes. Everybody nonstop laughing. That's when I became a fan, bro. You are brilliant.
Real one.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Real one.
Thank you.
Real one.
So
Get
funny.
in on it. Get in on
Man.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Hell yeah.
Jimmy comes out. Welcome back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso. It was a good pop. He had his moment in the ring for his monologue. I love seeing Jimmy back. He's a friend of the show.
Yeah.
I felt Roman come out right then, was like, he kind of interrupting what he's saying, but at the same time, Roman got that sauce, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got that sauce.
Delicious.
Nothing
What
like it, man.
What did you say?
What?
No, I was agreeing with the sauce.
No.
No,
I
no,
heard
back that
another
up.
word said.
No, I mean, we could carry on.
All
Man.
right.
Oh, we got another super chat.
Yeah.
Bad News Buck says, if Martin and Cleo are here, who's keeping Spirit? What is happening right now?
That's a good one. That's a good one, yo.
Hey.
Good move, bro.
Hey.
Bad News Buck. I like it. I like it.
Halloween
Man.
is
I love
crazy.
Halloween.
Wowzers.
So the whole costuming aspect. So if me and you are here,
Who's keeping Spirit?
Yo.
yeah,
Halloween?
I love it. Good one. You know your brands, bro.
You
You know your brands on that one. Real one on that.
Holy hell.
Why do you guys keep doing this to me?
Crying with the single tears. It's time for Chris's list.
Oh, here we go. So the segment that's sweeping the nation.
Sweeping the nation.
Absolutely. Because we're talking about the bloodline.
Yeah.
You know, and why it's been so intriguing.
Mhm.
Because I mean, there's so many of them that it's hard not to get invested when you know that they are real life relatives.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So it got me thinking for this week's. Are you ready in there, Alex? I'm ready. Chris's list.
You just made the list.
Thank you so much.
Wait a second. Domingo Tripp says Cleo should be Maximum Male Models manager.
I
Remember
like it.
Max Dupree? LA
Yes.
Night before he changed his name?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
should
good
be-
reference, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
Dope. Thank you
Rico
for that.
debuted as their guy.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Chris's
Definitely
list.
compliment. So here we go with Chris's list.
made the list.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That'll make much more sense on the edit.
Yeah.
So this is the top 5 wrestling families of all time.
Ooh.
What do you think? What do you think, Martin?
Number one has to be the McMahons. I mean,
Ooh, I didn't know
think
you were
say
going
that.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say that
Okay.
one.
That's
Yeah,
good.
All right,
McMahon's
all right.
number one, just their influence on the business, the industry as a whole. Number 2, the Von Erichs.
Okay.
Number 3, the Guerreros. Number 4, the Rhodes.
Mm.
I mean, just alone. I mean, you even if you took out the actual core family, you got Terry Runnels, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Marlena. What was she in WCW? The York
Oh,
Foundation.
yeah, yeah. Woo, good pull. Not a lot of people know about the York Foundation. That's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
Martin. You know he knows everything.
Yeah. true.
What's number 5?
Number 5, the Flares.
Oh, you stole my answer, you son of a
I was gonna
bitch.
say,
Damn. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
The legacy of Rick, the lineage of Charlotte, even
David Flair had a run.
David Flair had a run. He
He
was
had
a
a
U.S.
run.
title champion. He was a hardcore tag. He did a lot of stuff.
That's right.
Reed Flair was in the ring for a little bit. I don't know. Yeah,
Sad.
yeah, no, it's
sad.
tragic now.
Yeah.
But he beat up Eric Bischoff when he was 10. Not many 10-year-olds could say they got to beat up
Big facts.
the boss of
Big
a
facts.
wrestling company.
I'm going to say the Hart Foundation.
Mm.
I'm also going to
He
go
just taking
with
all Cleo's answer.
That was on my list.
Hart Foundation, the Steiner family. I'm
Mm.
also going to go ahead and say, man, it was on the tip of my tongue just then. Damn. Steiners, Harts. Go ahead, Cleo.
So Dang, he got me with the McMahon. Like that was my number one for sure. I was gonna say the Hart Foundation, but we don't. There's nothing really new at Hart's. There's no new Hart out right now, right?
Well, only in Natalia.
Italian.
Oh, and
But Natty, that's she's an
Poppin'.
OG.
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah.
is there the next generation of that? I don't see that one.
Yeah,
at the
most of
moment.
them ain't really producing children.
Flares for sure had to throw them in there because Charlotte. When we really look at Charlotte, bro,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really was like I knew how amazing she was since NXT, but when I really look at everything she did, dog, she's a fucking beast.
When you-
Sorry.
Yeah.
she's
Like,
a beast.
Yeah, what's last cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's funny when the gimmick is that she's just better than everyone else,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
all buy into it
Yeah.
and react to it that way. You know that is real for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. So flares for me. Go ahead.
And a YA family.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously.
Number 4. This is 10-year-old me.
Mm.
The Hollies.
Whoa.
I was gonna say
Okay.
that.
All
I
right.
was gonna say that.
10-year-old me is saying the
Wait,
Hollies,
we're
bro.
doing made up family trees.
No,
Oh, then the Undertaker
Yeah,
and
but it's like
Kane.
Undertaker,
Yeah,
Kane,
F it.
Paul Bearer.
The Taker family.
Yeah.
No,
That's the
but
case
they were
Edge
the
and Christian,
Hollies. It was
too.
hardcore Holly. It was Crash, and it was
I'm
Molly.
aware.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
That's like
also-
saying the Dudley family. Like they weren't related.
Spike did work.
Spike did a lot.
And a lot of people don't
work.
give Spike his credit. But
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, we're gonna shift
really
back
it.
to reality for a
That's
second.
it, man.
I'm
Can
gonna
you do
go
that?
with-
How can you do that? You can't do that.
That's why I said we're shifting back to
you know
reality.
what that
Alright.
was? First of all, you just snitched. That's
Teacher, you forgot to give us homework.
you can't do that.
No, make him change it. Make him change it.
Hey, what am I about to do right now?
Oh,
Square up about your list.
square up.
Oh,
Insurance birds.
I'm gonna go with the Ortons,
Okay.
Cowboy
Wow.
Bob, Randy,
Yep.
holding it down. The Funks,
Yeah.
you know what I
Oh.
mean?
They were
you know,
funky.
everybody knows about the Funk Ranch and what they contributed to pro wrestling, and then oft overlooked the Wyndham family.
Great one.
Ooh.
Very Wyndham,
Great.
Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy,
IRS.
IRS.
The
You know what I'm
Fiend.
saying?
JoJo.
Absolutely, it all
You're
goes
right.
down. All goes down.
Damn, you're right about that.
Shout out
That
to
was a
them.
great insert. The Wyndhams.
I think you. We didn't even say the Hardys.
It's only two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said the Hollies.
Hey, man.
Again,
The Hardys are at, and
we've
then,
already established that fake.
oh, yeah, but the Hardys are real.
Familiar
And then
lines
they
are part
have.
of it.
What about Rebby? Rebby wrestled some.
Sure,
And the little boy Max, whatever his name is, he.
King Maxim.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did some stuff.
He did some stuff.
Great. Tell me more. Fake brothers. So, I mean, they're actually brothers. but-
Yeah,
yeah. Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian.
top flight.
They definitely
Right.
debuted as brothers, and then there was like, yeah, we're
We're not. We're
We're
best
not.
friends.
We're not.
We're buddies.
We're not gonna do that.
I'll say bar of the night.
Mm.
I saw this on Friday SmackDown. This goes to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy had the bar of the night by saying, "I'm the only one
Mm.
that still acknowledges you." Woo! That was such a bar because you had to think about it. Jay is on Raw.
Yep.
Solo is now against him because he got his own bloodline. Paul Heyman is not there. It's just Jimmy, him. Sammy left first.
Mm.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Now he got to get his family back together because you know it's going to be Sammy, Jay, Jimmy, Roman, and who?
Paul Heyman.
Yeah, Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
And it'll be Solo, the Tongans, Jacob, and then The Rock. But The Rock probably
Rock ain't
won't
getting
wrestle.
no
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
ain't getting no
it'll just be 4-on-4.
Yeah.
He'll be the mouthpiece until Mania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he get his call in.
Yeah, basically.
Now live via satellite, The Rock.
That's what I mean. It makes him more of a heel when he doesn't
does.
show up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
which is why haven't they been doing that more?
because he don't got nothing going on right now.
Mhm.
You know what I
Be on
mean?
the set of Fast 11.
Perhaps.
Well, yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Fast movie, bro?
The one where The Rock. I think it was 7.
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7, where The Rock broke his arm early in the movie with Jason Statham.
Yeah.
And then he, again, this is only within the course of a week, flexes out of the cast.
Yep.
And the cast disintegrates off his arm, and he just pops a broken arm back into place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then rips a Gatling gun off of a helicopter
Yeah.
to shoot down another helicopter. I was like,
Yeah.
this is the greatest. We've lost the plot.
I think that was the same one where he kicked a torpedo.
Could be.
That was my favorite.
Wow.
I was like, this is amazing. That right there, boy.
I mean, that franchise.
It's a superhero movie.
They literally go to space in a car.
Yep.
And it can steer.
Yeah.
A car built by Lil Bow Wow.
Red facts. Big facts.
Listen, man, I was there in Japan when they went to go shoot Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Right? So we go over there because Bow's on a promo tour for his album as well. And when I showed up to that set and I saw that Hulk
Mm-hmm.
car for the first time, I was like, Letty wouldn't drive this. What's going on here? What is this? And that's when I understood, like, oh, the shift is happening
Yeah.
somewhere. By
Well,
4 or 5, and they just kept building it out from there.
Gone.
Yeah.
The first movie, they're underground street racers
In
who
LA.
occasionally rob trucks.
That's it.
For
That's who they are.
DVDs.
Yeah.
For DVD players.
They knew physical media was going to come up soon. They were like,
Absolutely
yo, invest high now.
Yeah.
We'll get it back later. Yeah.
Let me give this. Now, this will
They
be...
drove up to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. Somehow became international
Yeah.
men and women of mystery
Yeah.
and intrigue.
Yeah.
What is give me your top 3 favorite movies you've done?
Oh, that I've done?
Yes.
Ooh, no one's ever asked me that.
Come on, man. You're on the show, baby.
CT?
Before the bell.
Okay, so Holes, obviously, it's 21 years later, and it still lives in so many people's minds. Not only that,
Yeah, man.
it's a required reading book, and kids not only read the book in school, they watch the movie right afterwards.
Mm.
So for 21 years, I've had to hack on relevance because it's like I'm built into the school system.
Incredible.
I'm the Black Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I'm the social,
Yeah.
I'm part of social studies at that point. Love that. After that, I'm here with you guys, so you know what wrestling means to me.
Mm.
So when I walked on set with The Rock to do Walking Tall,
Woo!
I'm like, this is The Rock. This is the people's champ. This is the
Yes,
most
right.
electrifying man in sports
That's right.
entertainment.
Yeah.
The one, the only, the great one, the Brahma Bull, The Rock.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. We shot that in Vancouver, Canada. We watched Friday After Next over and over on DVD because it was up there. So yeah, that.
Yeah.
And then my third one, a film I did called Hurricane Season.
Mm.
Hurricane Season had Forrest Whitaker, Taraji P. Henson, Isaiah Washington,
legends.
Jackie Long, me and Bal's second movie together, and Lil Wayne.
Mm.
And we shot this movie in New Orleans.
Oh.
We shot this movie in New Orleans as the Carter 3 is coming out
Wow.
in just a month.
Ooh-wee.
So just the energy on
Wow.
set in that city, it was nothing like it. So Hurricane Season is a basketball movie, and it's based off of the true story of a team that broke up right after Hurricane Katrina, and they came back and won the state championship.
Yeah.
John Eyre High School, that's what the film was about. So that was my favorite because I didn't go to high school, but I played sports growing up.
You didn't go to high school?
No, I didn't go to high school.
I mean, that's money right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Like as soon as the filming happened,
Man.
my summer of my 7th grade was the last time I was in school. What? So I got to like live a childhood dream as far as like playing basketball,
Mm.
doing it in a high school setting. Like that was a big piece. Like healed some stuff. So
Dude.
yeah, that's the ones. Holes, Walking Tall, Hurricane Season.
Let's go back to Walking Tall. This is you. How old are you at this point?
13, 14.
All right, perfect. This is Primetime Rock.
Yeah.
Primetime Rock.
Yep.
What do you say because you a kid? Forget all this professional actor. When you go up to The Rock, what do you say to him?
Okay, so audition process happens.
Yeah.
Call back. They didn't tell me he was going to be in the room.
Mm.
So I walk in and I just see Rock and I don't freeze at all. I don't freeze. I'm like, what's up, man? Like,
Yeah.
I had the moment. Cool. They let me know I booked the film. We get to Vancouver and I had the PS1 with the flip up screen.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Classic.
I bought that 2 set.
Yeah.
And I had SmackDown. So I called Rock over and I played Stone Cold. He played himself.
Are you serious?
And we had that match on set, bro.
Legend.
Yeah.
Who
Are
won?
you serious?
That's the biggest draw. That's the
Oh,
biggest thing I
man.
had.
Whoa.
That was so
Who
much
won
fun.
though? Who won that?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know The Rock ain't winning no video game.
I'm about to say, his hands are the size of hammers. It's not as though he can really hold them. You know what I mean?
He crushes the controller.
Yeah.
What I wasn't aware of though was like his cousin was his stunt double.
Mm.
So big shout out to Tanawa. That was his stunt double for The Rundown.
Yeah,
that was his
yeah,
stunt
yeah,
double
yeah.
for Scorpion King and then Walking Tall. So I see Rock. I'm like, man, he's huge. And then I see his cousin.
Right.
And I was like, God damn, he's bigger than Rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my whole experience with Walking Tall.
That's
man. So much fun,
amazing.
man.
Incredible.
So much fun.
Dude.
Yeah, brother.
That is, man.
Yeah.
This is great. It's like, you know what's funny? I don't even ask you these questions off air. So
You
I'm like,
don't.
I'm genuinely this is a surprise. This is amazing.
Man. Yeah, brother.
Wow, you played
some
SmackDown
gems.
with The Rock, and that's one of the best games ever, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That changed because we're going from 64
Mhm.
graphics,
Mhm.
and PlayStation, but it was like PlayStation with that game that changed the entire engine of how the game was played. That's when the cameras were flashing when you hit the
Yep.
people's elbow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bro,
Yep.
that's an incredible moment.
Oh, so much fun, man. So
Jeez
much fun.
Louise.
When the elbow pad would actually come off, like,
Yeah.
like, oh,
On No Mercy, it's like he does it, but
It
it's
doesn't
still
go
there.
and he's got the same face the whole time. You're
Yeah,
like, I know I'm
yeah.
beating your ass. Why are you?
Not it.
Why you still smiling at
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, SmackDown was a moment, bro. I
Yeah,
love
bro.
that. Damn, that's incredible. Not going to high school. Let me tell you something. You didn't miss. You
So
didn't
I've
miss
heard.
anything.
So I've
Yeah.
heard. So I've heard. My high school years were like really Scream Tour, Roll Bounce, and Remember the Days. Those were the three
Man,
projects I
Roll
was
Bounce
a part
was
of
a
during-
joint. 'Cause I worked at the movie theaters when Roll Bounce came out. So I
Yo.
yeah,
Dope.
yeah.
That man.
All 30 black people who lived in Trussville, Alabama. We came through.
Trussell,
Yeah, man.
Alabama?
Trussville, Alabama.
Trustville.
Trustville.
Trussville.
that's
TRUSS.
better. Got it,
Yeah,
got it.
You
Yeah.
know Uncle's back there and the rollers can't ring. You know that. Uncle's skating backwards.
Oh,
Put on that Atlantic Star. Skating backwards.
Roll
bounce.
skate. Y'all know it. Okay,
Come on.
So much fun with that, man.
Oh.
I loved Roll Bounce. We had a crazy cast in that too.
Dude, it
Jesus.
was legendary.
Yeah,
dude.
So
absolutely.
many acts, man. So many. Shy McBride, Charlie Murphy, Mike Epps, Wayne Brady, Nick Cannon, Wesley Jonathan, Megan Good, Journey Smollett, Bow Wow, Marcus Polk, Brandon T. Jackson, Rick
Black
Gonzalez.
Austin.
Like, I don't want to hear no ATL comparisons. I don't want to hear
Facts.
it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
Different movies. I'll tell you this. My favorite part said, that boy got stretch pants.
Pants.
That boy got stretch pants.
And that's ad lib, and that's why you need like comedians on set to be them.
Yeah.
That moment for me, and another one is when I really understood when you bring them in. And I got to give Brandon T. Jackson his love on this,
Mhm.
man. That was his first film,
Mm.
and we walk on set, and he's eager, he's
Yep.
green, but he's just, hey man, nice to meet you,
Yep.
Sure.
And I'll never forget Malcolm D. Lee, the director, told him after our first day of shooting, he was like, I need you to just be you.
Mhm.
He took the reins off, and any other actor or comedian, first film out, I don't think they would be able to stand those lights like that.
Yeah.
That kid did it every single take. He came with something new every single take.
Respect.
And that made me respect. I'm like, okay, it's
Yeah,
a different
man.
beast. When you're a comedian, you can go different.
Brandon's a star, man. I love Brandon. Brandon, he's always had the energy of a child, no matter how old he gets. And it's like,
Say
that
it.
dude, he's, what?
I said, say it.
He does.
Yeah.
He's got the energy of a child. Like, if you talk to Brandon for 5 minutes, you'd be like, man,
I'm worn out.
I'm tired.
I'm exhausted.
I'm tired, man. You got a lot of
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Well, so we got to get it. You be like, man, this is naturally him.
Yeah.
Great guy. Love that dude, man.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you this. When we get back to the SmackDown thing,
Yeah.
I knew LA Knight was going to win the match where I saw they placed the match.
Okay.
Mm.
I was like, oh, this is early. Ain't nobody taking the title off him here.
No.
And then you see Andrade. Andrade ain't acting. This is how he is in real life.
Yeah.
He's a mean dude. He ain't fall
Oh,
in
yeah.
play fight.
Absolutely.
Him and Charlotte work well together because they both seem like the people who get mad at the waiter. Like, oh, so you're not going to tip me? Well, if you would have brought out the water sooner. And then he's like, you should have brought out the water. All right. That's on me, I guess.
I feel like he got mafia ties, bro.
For damn sure.
Just like Carlito does in real life, but we be downplaying
La
it.
Cosa Nostra.
Tiffany Stratton. Nia put Tiffany Stratton in the most awkward headlock.
Tiffy time.
I was like, what's this? This seemed like something that she was just she was thinking off the top of her head doing that headlock. I was like, it was like that really hurt her. Like I
Yeah.
caught her off guard. But what happens at Crown Jewel? Does Nia get cashed in on before she wins that Crown Jewel championship? Does Liv win the championship because now she has
Raquel
Rodriguez on her side?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a crazy move. If Tiffany cashes in, it becomes what, a triple threat?
Well, I don't think it'll be a triple threat. Oh,
She
it could be a
make it
triple
one.
threat.
She
could make it
It
one,
becomes
yeah.
a triple threat, but their whole thing is champion versus champion anyway. So
Right.
they can't really do that. But that would have been nuts to see Tiffany Stratton win that,
Yes.
both titles inside of oh no.
Yeah.
Well, because it's not.
Well,
It's not.
she can't because she.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's for that craps table belt.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is what he's saying.
What?
The craps table belt. Think about what that belt looks like.
We didn't even talk about the design of that belt, and I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Because it's dumb high on that
Yeah.
pedestal. I was like, why is it so? You called it the what?
The craps table belt. I play craps. And
I love
the
it.
green and the
Yep.
yeah.
I love
Everybody
it.
knows what I'm talking about. That
I
play
love
craps.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's horrible.
We thought it was going to be a woman's secondary title.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was not.
No.
But here's the thing. To go along with your point, does it become a triple threat? Tiffany cashes in on Nia, wins the WWE Women's Championship, and then Liv, or is that inconclusive? Or does she win that and she wins the match because now it's a triple threat and she gets the crown jewel joint?
Which that could work. If
Yeah.
you need an out for both of them to save face, you
Mhm.
could have Tiffany win the crown jewel title. And
Problem is, it's the three heels. The heel versus heel dynamic is
Right.
already bizarre.
Yeah.
But Nia's a bigger heel than Liv.
In more ways than one. But if you did three heels, that's overkill, don't you think? You said it. I didn't say it.
Bro, you're so quick, bro, in more ways than one. So, yes, that can't happen.
Yeah.
We know Cody's losing. Now Roman is a tribeless chief.
Oh wow.
Tribeless
That's good.
chief.
We need a
Tribeless
t-shirt.
chief.
The tribeless chief
The
is a
tribeless
great
chief.
t-shirt.
and then we have like a sad Roman,
Yeah.
like the Popeyes
But the way
lady.
he was looking at the end of SmackDown, like, we really do need help.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's
Like, we
selling
out here
that
getting
beat down.
worked.
He
Yeah.
is selling
Yeah.
that beat down, man.
But Jimmy should not have lost his first match back, especially the Solo like that. He could have got a quick win and still got beaten up, and Solo would have still remained.
Disagree.
You don't think so?
Solo
You
needed.
got to
yeah.
keep Solo
You,
strong.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta show like,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
this ain't gonna work. Just the two of us. It
So
ain't
should
gonna
he have
work.
beaten Tama Tonga then, or Tonga Loa?
You wanted that as a main event.
Well,
Yeah.
you wanted the main event of SmackDown
Nope.
to be Jimmy Uso versus Tonga Loa. Give me your narcotic. We're going to rehab, my friend.
we're going to.
This is an
yeah.
intervention.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Mhm.
I do.
Think about what you did.
Do the auntie face. Do the auntie Undertaker face.
Walk him to his touch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so what happens now? Do they go to Raw and get to get Jay
They
or
try.
Sammy?
They try.
It's
And-
not gonna happen on the first day.
No.
Jay gonna be like,
No.
I got a title.
Yeah.
Y'all naked wasted around here.
Yeah.
Naked wasted?
Naked wasted.
Not I.
Jeez.
Not
naked
I.
wasted.
Naked wasted
Yeah.
around here.
100%.
I love it. I love it.
No yeet.
That's right.
Hey man,
And I
You
didn't
need 'em.
appreciate.
you didn't like
that I
that?
didn't appreciate.
No.
Like Roman is still Roman. He let it be known. Ain't nothing changing with me.
Yeah.
So that no yeet moment, I'm like, okay, so that's gonna be friction no matter what.
I like it.
I like it.
This is
Wait.
great storytelling.
Hold up. What if the way they are united
Yeah.
is for Roman and Jimmy to say yeet, and that's how Jay's like, all right, you won me over.
You won this.
That has to be the
You
moment.
son of a bitch, I'm in.
That has to be the moment. Roman has to look to the crowd, sell it.
Yeah.
Yeet.
It has to happen.
Ooh,
It
I
has
like
to happen.
that.
It
I
has
like
to
that a
happen.
lot.
That's fun.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this. We appreciate all you guys' comments. I want you to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel.
Mhm.
If you're not subscribed, you're not doing this thing right. Make sure you share this to someone that you have not shared it with before to make sure that they are a part of what we are building. Because let me tell you something, guys, a war has started. And O'Shea Jackson Jr. shot the first shot. Okay? And we're doing this on behalf of Chris Burns. Because
That's
I've never met the brother. Okay? So I'm just a loyal friend in this. Before the bell against everything. Marty Morrow, what's coming up?
Oh man, just life. Follow me on Instagram at Martin M. Morrow, and I post all my shows there. So come check me out. Oh, University of South Carolina, November 14th. So if y'all in South Cal,
No one
or-
posted that.
Okay.
South Cal?
Yeah, no, not a human
I've
person.
never heard that.
Did you
Not-
quit on the calculator?
Hey,
Did he quit?
You bailed out.
South Cal. That's not even the first couple letters.
Suicide doors on a sentence. I ain't never seen that before. way.
Oh,
Nah.
you making me lightheaded, bro.
that was good. That was
funny,
good.
man.
That was good.
Okay. Yeah, South Carolina. The university. I'll be there, man.
Yep.
November 14th. What about you guys?
What's coming up, Bird?
Oh my God. Oh man, nothing, man. Chris _please on all things social media. Yeah, O'Shea, TJ, I'll see you real soon. You understand what I'm saying?
Jesus. Okay. First and foremost, I want to thank our good friend of the show, the legendary Cleo
Yes.
Thomas, for being here.
Thank you
being
guys,
a
man. Thank you guys for having me.
of the show. This is only your first time. You coming back? Continue.
Hell yeah.
What's coming up for you, man? What do you want the people to know?
Make sure you guys follow 4 Controllers. That's 4 Controllers with a K, by the way. Me, my brother, Kadeem, Hamil, and Kalia. We launched our YouTube channel. It's all about gaming, anime, film, movies. We're doing everything. So much fun with that. Make sure you follow at Cleo Thomas across the board. I'll see you guys at New York Comic Con. And right after that, it's the Halloween time. So the Halloween King returns. I got something else for you guys.
Dude, you are extremely fun to follow. Man,
So much fun.
you posted a video. I'm telling you, the power line, it was you and 2 other brothers with the power line joints.
Dimitri and Juju, yeah.
And I was like, where did you guys get y'all? Because this one is official. Man, that
Shout
was
out to
straight out of the
Brian
cartoon.
Hearns. Yeah, shout out to Brian Hearns, man. Incredible.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will be out of the country tomorrow. And I'll tell y'all about it when I see y'all again. Outside of that, before the bell on everything, please share this. And everybody watching the replay, thank you and welcome in everybody who watches the show live and rewatches it. We can't thank you enough. We cannot grow without you guys. We're about to do the after show, the takedown. We talk about some things where we did not get a chance to talk about. So if you're not a member of the Patreon, patreon.com/beforethebell podcast, go now because that's where we're going.
Laid out for the count.